Hey, I'm here. Weird. I'm weird. I don't know whether I'm weird or the computer's weird or it's both of us are weird. I have no idea. Anyhow, it's my birthday today. We're not celebrating it today. We're going to celebrate. I'm 80 old and I don't care about much. You know, I'm in that position where I can say pretty much whatever I want to and they can go fuck themselves because there's nothing they can do to me that hasn't already been done or I haven't already done. Okay, so I'm not worried about that. That's a thing. An 80-year-old with an active mind is a dangerous person right now, especially if they know how to use the internet, and they know how to make videos and stuff like that. We're a pretty dangerous generation. Theoretically, I am part of the group of people that are the last of the baby boomers. I'm not sure that's true because my age, my birthday makes me um conceived in April of, I think it's April or May of 43, and that leaves a bunch of months left that you can still be conceived. But 43 was the end of the April was the end of the war, I believe. So I don't know how they figure it out, but I was told that the other day, and I said, okay, I'll put that on my video, but I don't know whether it's true or not. Really, I haven't. I really haven't looked into it that much, so I don't know. I don't really care either. It doesn't do me any good one way or the other. It doesn't affect my lifestyle one way or the other. So. So, anyhow, Trump's flipping out. Uh, he's already made comments about maybe we don't need a 2026 elections. Uh, and he's looking into this martial law thing. Right now, if he does it, he's going to have an insurrection on his hands. Speaking of that, he's passing the Insurrection Act, or he wants to enforce it, which allows him to send federal troops into the city streets. I am not sure that's a great idea for him because it just gives the troops not the opportunity to publicly rebel against him. Nothing would make me happier than see the 101st Airborne marching down Pennsylvania Avenue to take charge of the White House. It would be a great idea, all right, because the military is never a good government. But it is one of the things we can consider, as a birthday present to me. What else was I talking about? Oh yeah, I wrote on Facebook last night. I asked the question: given everything that's everybody says they want to remove Trump, my question is, what are you gonna do when you are able to remove Trump? If you do it right now, you still got a Republican legislature you got to deal with, okay? And the next man up is Vance. And JD, based upon his influencers with Thiel and Musk and some other people, will automatically declare martial law during the transition period, which is, I think, I think it's quite legal, but I don't like the idea. But I think he can get away with it. When they go on to talk about nothing, they don't have a solution for that. Nobody does. None that I've seen. All right, you got J.D. Vance, and it's all right. Well, let's get rid of Vance. Then you get John Roberts, the president of the Speaker of the House, and then I'm not sure where it goes after that. But you could get some. I mean, Hegseth and Kennedy are in the succession order. So, let's get not crazy here, shall we? Uh, he basically picks the successors. JD is I'm not sure. JD is probably easier to impeach than Trump because everybody hates him. You know, the difference is he's younger and more vibrant, but everybody hates that prick, and he'll try to turn this country into a religious stronghold. Now, I have nothing against religion except I don't believe in it. Okay, any religion, believe in God. I just don't believe in the human's interpretation of a deity. Okay, that's all. That's all religion is. Religion is a human's interpretation of what they consider to be the deity. Okay, and you have religions, and then you get involved in religion. Is which God is real? Which God is best? Well, if you look at some of the religions, there are certain consistencies in it, and then they diverge off into radical viewpoints. And I just said to myself, I don't need this bullshit. I don't want to have to decide a radical because I have no idea. There's no conclusive proof out there that any of this shit exists. So why should I get myself and go out and be crazy? I just don't. Not really looking at it that way, folks. So, uh, you know, succession is what it is, I guess. Okay, what else can I talk about before I lose my mind completely? I am so tired, you have no idea. Lucy kept me all up all last night scratching. She was just sleeping in here a minute ago, but I guess I was too loud for her, so she left. Went into the bedroom, to her little bed. God, this is the first. This is the first time I can actually say that I think I'm going to take a nap today. God, but I think I'd like to sleep until tomorrow morning. But I can't. I have obligations. That's just life in general. Because I'm no good if I take a nap. Because when you wake me up, I am thoroughly pissed off. I don't like anybody. So I don't want to be like that today. All right. What else is going on? Oh, the Insurrection Act. That's always a fun thing to think about. That's Trump trying to turn this into a military, and that's where he was making the comments where he says, "I don't really think maybe we don't need 2026 midterms." There is somebody said that some of the comments made by Tucker Carlson, which I can't stand and I don't read anymore, uh, indicate that Trump has no intention of leaving. Well, I have a different opinion of this, really. I think Trump will be gone by the end of the year, by the end before the end of his term. I mean, or the end of this year. I'm sorry, he'll be gone before the November elections, I think. And in his place will be J.D. Vance, which gives the world an opportunity to try and get him to wake up, but I doubt he'll do it. But he will be. J.D. Vance has an easier path towards martial law than Trump did because Trump. Let's say Trump is. How do we get rid of Trump? Let's say Trump dies in office. The chaos that would ensue would allow uh, J.D. Vance to declare martial law. All right, so that's a something right there, And the martial law is a very bad thing for the world. It takes away all your freedoms. It reverts back excuse me. It takes us back beyond 1930s. It takes us back to the beginning of the country. You have martial law allows troops. Well, the Insurrection Act allows troops into the city. Martial law allows them to suspend all civil rights, to suspend all law enforcement, to suspend all law. It's really all protections that you have when you're arrested go out the window under martial law. You know, lawyers, you're not getting a lawyer. Shut up or we'll shoot you. And they pretty much can under martial law is not a nice thing. I don't care how you explain it. It boils down to that they can pretty much do whatever the fuck they want to it underneath that, and that's really, really, really bad. All right, I don't know how much I can keep going. Oh my god, I'm tired. And you know what? It's difficult to be a bullshit artist. It really is. And I'm one of the best there is. You know that, all right? And not only that, I'm the best looking one on the YouTube. How about that? Where are you going to find an 80-year-old guy, a li- wait a minute, here we go. Oh, a living legend. I can't read backwards. I'm sorry. A living legend, uh, a genius in his own mind. How can you find anybody like this? It's out here having some fun and hoping you're enjoying talking to me. So anyhow, since I'm going to leave early today, because this is just, I'm having trouble concentrating because my wife and her other in the living room through my headphones. So that's like, they don't talk, they yell at each other. It's normal for them. So anyhow, listen up. Find a subscribe button, hit the subscribe button. You'll get to see me. You'll get notices when I go live, email notices when I go live. And you could prepare your squirt gun and whatnot to shoot at the screen or whatever you want to do. You can turn your computer off because I'm coming on. Do whatever you want to do. Okay, I don't care. Subscribe. Once you subscribe, you can do whatever you got. I got 22 people and I got one guy that talks to me all the time, every day. Okay, I had 23 and he disappeared. And I don't really get excited about that anymore. If you get 22 to stay for a month, they're pretty much going to stay forever because they forget about they subscribed, or they mute the notices for the subscription, so they don't even know I'm on the air when I'm on the air. But anyhow, there is somebody watching me right now. They liked it. They gave me the thumbs up. It's up on my screen in front of me. So I probably my friend from overseas. See, he's beyond the cocktail hour. He watches this at the drunk hour. So I'm sure he appreciates me even more than most people do. All right, so listen up. Uh, I'll be back tomorrow. Um, Everybody have a great day, really. Thank you for the birthday wishes. My one friend that did that. Thank you very much. Very much appreciated. You were early, which is unusual for most people I know. But thank you again. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Um, and again, I appreciate all your subscribers. I don't know what to do for you. I can't do anything for you, really. I could close up shop. Maybe that way, maybe you'd like that. I don't know. But listen, have a good day today. I don't know what it is where you are, but well, it was sunny. Now it looks like it's going to rain. The weather down here. You know what tropical island weather is? They call it tropical weather, where you wake up in the morning and it's sunny, and next minute you get a hurricane. 10 minutes, an hour later, a hurricane walks through. This is what where I live is like. You wake up, the sun's all over the place, and the next thing you know, you got pouring rain. Oh God, I've only been up for 4 hours, 5, yeah, 4.5 hours. So anyhow, look, everybody have a great day, my friends that are watching. Have a great day. This is where you sign off, guys, and I will talk to you mañana. Have a great, great day. Thank you for all the wishes. Good.